My goodness, this is the slowest final approach ever. Hey everybody, it's been a minute since we've flown together. We had some bad weather, then the plane had to go down for its scheduled annual maintenance. Then we had a little bit more bad weather, but we are finally airborne again today. Plane's in great shape, but it is freezing cold outside. It was about 10 degrees when I got to the airport this morning. I had to chip some ice away to get Sam here out of the hangar, but here we are up in the sky. As you can see, we had a nasty winter storm about a week ago, and it's been so cold there has been zero melting. So I thought today would be an awesome day to fly out to the Shenandoah Valley, check out some winter views and the snow on the mountains. Directly ahead of us, we have Shenandoah National Park in the Blue Ridge. We're going to make a left turn at Front Royal Airport, head down the Page Valley, circle around Massanutten Airport, and come back up the Shenandoah Valley, check out the Allegheny Mountains before we head on back to Warrenton. It would be a great day with some chilly, icy views out here, but thanks for coming along, and I hope you enjoy. And we're crossing over the Blue Ridge Mountains here at Chester Gap, where we'll drop down into Front Royal for our first landing of the day at Front Royal Airport. That brings us right by the Smithsonian Conservation Biology Institute, where they raise a lot of the baby animals you'll see at the National Zoo in Washington.
Front Royal Warren County Airport.
Automated weather observation 1648 Zulu, weather, wind 030 at 7.
Front Royal traffic, Skyhawk 7042 Alpha is turning final, runway 10, Front Royal. Okay, so coming into Front Royal here, it's basically a direct crosswind from the left. As you just heard, the wind's only blowing at 7 knots, which isn't bad at all, but I haven't flown in nearly 6 weeks, and I'm definitely a little rusty. This one was not my best work at all. That was ugly. Front Royal traffic, Skyhawk 7042 Alpha is departing runway 10. We'll have a right turnout to the southwest. Front Royal. Now the great thing about flying in cold weather is the amazing performance you get out of the airplane. I was airborne here in just over 400 feet. That's about half the distance it normally takes on a hot, humid summer day. Traffic, Skyhawk 7042 Alpha is turning right crosswind, runway 10, departing the pattern to the southwest, Front Royal. And the Shenandoah River is frozen. And from Front Royal, we're basically going to follow the South Fork of the Shenandoah River all the way down to Wyers Cave for a quick landing at Shenandoah Valley Regional Airport. That's going to bring us down the full length of the Page Valley, with the Blue Ridge Mountains on our left and Macedon Mountain off to our right. We're flying right over Luray Airport right now, and as you can see, that runway is still just a sheet of ice. That storm rolled through here about a week ago, and it was like 3 inches of sleet on top of about 4 or 5 inches of snow. And it's been so cold, everything basically just turned to a glacier. Lots of airports out here in the valley are closed. Luray is obviously one of them. Shenandoah traffic, Skyhawk 7042 Alpha is turning left base, runway 5, full stop, Shenandoah. And Shenandoah traffic, Skyhawk 7042 Alpha is turning final, runway 5, full stop, Shenandoah. No, this video is not playing in slow-mo, this is actual speed. With a nice strong steady wind blowing straight down the runway, I was doing less than 40 miles an hour over the ground. Considering that my plane has the original Cessna wing, which is completely unmodified, that's pretty darn slow for me. My goodness, this is the slowest final approach ever. Doing 33 knots over the ground. Going so slow, fourth flight thinks I'm taxiing. Wow. Even on the ground, that was the most buttery touchdown I think I've ever had. That was insane. That wind is straight down the runway. No gusts. I love it. Shenandoah traffic, Skyhawk 7042 Alpha is taking runway 5. Will be a left crosswind departure to the northwest. Shenandoah. And once again, with a density altitude of about negative 3,000 feet, I was airborne here in no time. With its very large but very challenging trout, Mossy Creek is one of Virginia's premier fly fishing destinations. This view is looking down on one of the main public access points on the stream. Right now we are cruising up the western side of the Shenandoah Valley. Off to our left we have the foothills of the Allegheny Mountains. All the way over on the right, on the far side, is Massanutten Mountain, and up ahead just lots of snow-covered fields. It's been pretty bumpy out here today. The winds are gusting pretty good. And that was a nice steady wind straight down the runway at Shenandoah. That may have been the slowest approach I've ever had thanks to that headwind. I barely even felt like I touched down on the ground. It was so nice and easy. We should be back in Warrenton right now in about 50 minutes as we cruise up the valley, and then we'll turn right at the end of Massanutten Mountain, back over the Blue Ridge, and drop right back into Warrenton. There are plenty of skiers braving the frigid temperatures on the slopes at Bryce Resort here, and the runway at Sky Bryce Airport there at the bottom right is looking free, clear, and wide open. It was definitely a little chilly up here at 3,500 feet over Front Royal as we get ready to head back over the Blue Ridge on our way back into Warrenton. And here we are on final for runway 33 back at Warrenton-Fauquier Airport. The wind was blowing from about 350 at 11 knots, gusting to 17, so a little bit of a right crosswind component, but nothing too serious. And by the time we got down below tree line, that wind was more or less straight down the runway. As you'll see, right as I got into my flare and was about to touch down, I got hit with a little bit of a gust right on the nose, caused me to balloon just a little bit, but it wasn't a problem. Lowered the nose just a tad, added a little bump of power to cushion that landing, and we had a nice soft touchdown. Oops. A little bit of a gust there.